just woken up, something I just noticed looking at my Photoshop file on the big screen like this is the layout. It's nice and symmetrical if it's a double spread page. It'd be nice to make sure that both pages have exactly the same borders and everything. Something to think about as I'm gonna get started on the next page today. Even though I still have a lot of cleaning up to do on the previous ones, I'm gonna leave it till all 10 are done. But I'm gonna keep in mind that I wanna make sure the panels on the next page and the layout are gonna be the same as on the previous ones. So it lines up nicely. And it reads nicely. This is from late last night. I think I'm gonna. I had really it was really nice using the old brush pen, and it was nice to try and draw a scene from my comic book in a bit of a different style. And I think I'm really gonna enjoy making it pop with color. I think that'll be a nice little reminder that black and white art that I've been doing, it's all cool, but a lot of it is, I may overdo it a little bit in the detail department. And if I keep coloring in mind, then maybe I can back off a little bit on going overboard, because I use a lot of black and white and like all these lines and everything to add grayscale and to add color, and it's cool. I really like that kind of art, but maybe it's time to come to some kind of compromise. Lunch. Now with salsa brava. Hey everyone, I've just been on my run. I've taken my time. I've been spending an hour importing photos, make sure that I finally get that out of the way. And I am about to hunker down and get behind this drawing table and do some serious drawing right after another episode of Game of Thrones. And what looks like the only decent hot sauce that I managed to find. I guess this is going to be the first in this series of trying out typically Spanish foods like salsa brava. I've been having a really hard time finding hot sauces. I know you can buy them, of course, but not in my supermarket. There's like Tabasco and that's it. But I want a nice creamy hot sauce. And this is the Spanish version, and I'm getting hungry already just thinking about it. So let's try this product out. Brava from the supermarket by Ferrer. It's got like 3 chilies on there. Well, I can tell you, no water required. I had to lather it on and I got a nice little buzz. But not once did I feel the need to grab my water. So, now I know I need to buy more. I need to find myself a specialty store. We continue the scene from the previous page, which, in case you've forgotten, was the crew running off to their little control center cockpit type area and having a bit of an argument, while outside we have 2 crew members looking for the Wanderer. One has already left their vessel and is on the ground in between the rocks and the dust and the clouds, while he's trying to make a run for it. And they are trying to keep track of what's happening and moving the big spotlight. Oh, not that one. Moving it over to help them along. So with this page, I'm thinking of tackling the page a little bit different. So whereas normally I scratch away and I start drawing and whatnot, I'm thinking of with this one doing the blacks first. So I'm just going to go in and get all the big black shapes on the page. You know, the kind that normally you would do with a brush, like a big thick brush or a big thick Sharpie. I'm gonna do that first because if I'm gonna, I mean, I have to get in this headspace of like, this is digital and you've been etching away with it in the opposite color, in white, for the last 2 pages. So it's okay to just drop lots of black on the page straight away because it's digital. You can just erase it easily. So don't worry about it, or drop it on a separate layer even, actually. That's a pretty good idea. Switch to the brush tool. Just like kind of reminds me of drawing in marker on paper, which is, it makes me think differently about the shapes and whatnot, and it just speeds things up really fast, you know? So maybe this will make me even faster than I already am. Huh. Though I doubt that. I'm not gonna make a time lapse today. I kind of want to. Well, maybe in a bit. Maybe after this. I just want to get going now because it's already like 9 o'clock, 9:15, which is ridiculous. I spent way too much time importing all these photos, and then the photos I really wanted and the clips I really wanted from Cuenca, they're not on the camera. Like someone swapped the little what do you call it? The memory card, so I don't even have access to it. Oh, Jesus. Wrong character. Oh. Here we are again. I've just added these thick black shapes onto the page. I figured I could drop the opacity so I can see better my roughs underneath, and then just etch away the speed lines, the light lines, like I have been doing on the other pages, rather than build this up and wondering where the shadow, how it's going to fill in. I'm going to see if tackling it the other way around is going to speed things up. I also think one thing that some of my pages have been missing are these very clear shapes on each page. And it doesn't have to be every shape that has to have such a strong outline, but like the overall page benefits in readability, I find. And it's one of those things, like I can see it on someone else's page, but drawing my own page is only in hindsight do I catch on where I've gone wrong. So maybe for this page I'll get it just right. So yeah, it is now. Oh, I was watching a live stream, recorded live stream from Chris McQuinlan from Nevermorrow, who just got his own studio set up. Very jealous. I'm still some time away while I'm staying at my friend's house here before I can even think of well, I mean, that being said, this is my studio. But before I can like really buy stuff and just leave it there, you know? Because that's nice. You've got a nice studio, man. I'm jealous. But all right, let's keep going. I'll take a break. I'll keep going. I'll take a break. One more Game of Thrones. Jon Snow. Taking the long way up the mountain after all that practice we got in the middle of the country. Figured we'd put our new muscles to the test here in Barcelona. Looking for a castle. So far, not found it. But the site's looking pretty good, so let's go check this out. We went to the beach the other day. Look at the size of these boats. Just a little bit further. He used to keep the crocodiles, I bet. Just a thought. Crocodiles. Leaving the castle now. Lots of death and destruction, but they tried to cover it up with flowers everywhere. Not happy about that. Not happy. No knights. Nothing. I hope you've been enjoying the sights from Sant Jordi here in Barcelona. This has been day 88 of my 100 days of making comics. If you're new to this channel, my name is Jan, and every day I take a little bit of time out of my day to work on my own personal comic book project. There's lots of us. We call ourselves the 100s, and you can find us on Facebook and all over the place. I'll be sure to put some links down below. And in case you're wondering what this beautiful palace is right behind us, tomorrow, day 89, I will be taking you inside right after my update on how things are coming along on my comic book. So stay tuned, and I'll see you tomorrow.